Cancer, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Wanted to let you guys know that on my Facebook group, I will be doing a live reading with another person on November 26th. So it's about what's blocking you. So if you'd like to join us, I would really appreciate it. Also, too, if you'd like a personal reading from me, just comment or email me with one of the link that's there on my page. So, all right, so let's get started on your reading. See what's going on for you, Cancer. See what's going on. All right, Cancer. Two cards for Cancer for their highest good. This is going to be for Cancer. Nice. All right, so Cancer, wow. All right, so you have impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Reflect and redirect your energy. So really clear your energy, because I feel like right now, you could be thinking negative, or you could be cluttered with a lot of energy that's going on around you. Maybe not really thinking clearly as you should. Really clear that energy, because you also have finding sanctuary, which is opening to your spiritual source. So remember that we all of us are like healers, we're givers, we're medical people. We are in our own gifts. We have our own gifts to share with the world, and they're asking you to, maybe you need to open up your intuition, maybe you need to clear your energy so that you can think better, stuff like that. Really find that peace within, you guys. Really find that peace within. All right, so here we go, you guys. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer, 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 Cancer. All right, you guys. One for the current. Hold on, you guys. Move my little table. Scoot over here so I could get right in the middle. There we go. One for the situation. One for the past or now. One for what's hidden. What you need to do. Oh, I'm sorry. The hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. All right. So you do have the Devil card at the end of the tarot deck. So there could be some kind of habit, or some kind of, going back to old patterns, or just, maybe even just feeling stuck. I feel like there are times that you do feel stuck and you can't do anything about it, that you're trying to, but you can't. Yeah, okay. So you do have the Page of Cups. They're asking you to really trust your intuition. I feel like there's going to be, to pay attention to your dreams, really pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like there's some kind of messages that they're trying to give you, but they're asking you to pay attention to your dreams, which is very interesting, very nice. Because when we are sleeping, that's when all the messages come through. It's kind of crazy, but it's hard to remember, because I know I've been trying to. They're asking you to trust your feelings. Also, I feel like there's opportunities around you, and you're definitely. They're asking you to be persistent with your dreams, like if you're trying to create something. You do have the Six of Cups here. I'm sorry. The Six of Cups is talking about, you could also be going through a healing, could be very nostalgic, stuff like that. Somebody could also be coming back into your life, but I feel like it's more of a healing. You do have, for the past or now, you have the Four of Wands. You're definitely moving forward. This could be also a marriage that could be happening very soon. Very nice. You have the King of Wands here. King of Wands is talking about, putting things in order, making sure that everything is being done. Even moving towards like your life purpose, like What is it that you want to do? What is it that what is it that's going to really make you happy? Um, you have the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands is saying that, you're carrying a lot of burden on your shoulders right now. Maybe you're thinking about what's going to happen next, or, am I going to have enough for this? Am I going to do that? If this is going to happen, and I feel like you need to really try to loosen that, because, or let that go, because, you know, um, it's keeping you from a lot. It's weighing you down. You have a lot on your shoulders. You're taking everybody's problems, and you really need to start setting boundaries for yourself, for anybody that's trying to make you do more than you should. Okay, because it's time to really take it easy, you guys. Okay, um, stop trying to do so much. Also, I feel like you are doing way too much. And you really need to like lessen that load. Yeah, the 4 of Wands here. The 4 of Wands is talking about, oh, I already did that one. Okay, so you have this one, the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is saying that, there are times when you get very defensive. um I feel like you need to let other people help you also, or ask for help when you need it. You have the Empress here. The Empress is talking about really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. I feel like you have a lot of ideas, but you need to start putting them out there. I feel like also too that somebody around you could also be pregnant. Wow, or it could be you that's pregnant, but definitely having a lot of ideas and putting them out there. You do have the 4 of Cups here. The 4 Cups is for the outcome, is talking about that. There are times when you're very disconnected with the world, or what's going around you, what's going on around you, that you miss opportunities, and they want you to start focusing on things. Wow. And like I say with the Devil, maybe there's patterns that you need to change, or maybe there's that's keeping you stuck. Maybe you're restricted. You feel restricted about something, like you're not able to move forward on things, and they're asking you to really try to, leave these habits or these patterns behind. Wow. All right, so Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Cancer, 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 Cancer. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here for Cancer? Wow. All right, so yeah, definitely. You do have the Page of Cups here. Like I said, pay attention to your dreams, the number signs. So there are definitely a lot of intuitive messages that are trying to come in for you, because you're very intuitive, Cancer. I feel like I'm also getting that they want you to like look at these. You know how sometimes we come across these numbers that are like 11, 11, 20, 11, 22, or 11, 11, 444, stuff like that. These angel numbers, they do mean something. And if you're compelled to really, really see what they mean, you can look them up. But it's what you think at the moment that you're seeing that. Oh, like if you see 444, oh my goodness, I see 444, that's a good number. That must be, I'm trying to balance everything, or I'm being guided, something like that, and these are all numbers that are giving you some kind of advice, and they're asking you to pay attention, but they're asking you to pay attention to your dream, to your dreams. And they're also, I'm also feeling that you need to be persistent with what it is that you want to create, okay? Because you do have the Empress card here. The Empress is talking about being very creative, expressing your creation, putting it out there, putting what you believe you want to create, to do something. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas. I feel like there's growth here. I feel like you just really also need to nurture yourself along with this, because you do have the 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords is talking about, hey, it's time to rest now, because I've been doing this and I've been doing that, and I'm in my mind all the time. So it's time to rest, okay? Really make sure you're resting. You do have the 6 of Cups here. And why is the 6 of Cups here on the card? Wow. Nice. All right. So like I said, you do have these 6 of Cups here. I feel like at times that, you could be going through a healing also here with the 6 of Cups. You could also be like very nostalgic. I also feel like there could be somebody coming back, but I feel more that it's you're being very nostalgic about things. And I feel like you need to really leave the past behind. Okay, it's okay to visit the past, to look at things, but when there's good memories going on, really, really know that. Okay, I do feel with the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like you're trying to create with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles together. I do feel like you're trying to create something, to create this money to come in. Um, and I feel like you are going to be recognized for all that hard work that you are really doing. I feel like you're being recognized. You're being seen as, wow, look at that. Look at that person. They can do this. They can do that. And I feel like for you to put your ideas out there. I also feel like could be some kind of traveling for you. But there is some kind of partnership here also that is going to bring in some kind of money. So it's nice. I do feel like there's financial opportunities here with that when you're collaborating with that person. I also feel like for you yourself, you are on the right path. I feel like there is definitely financial opportunities coming in for you. But it's a give and take on that Three of Pentacles. They may be a partnership, but remember, it's a partnership, not just by yourself. Okay, and that's what they're saying. Um, let go of the past, you guys. Really let go of the past. And I feel like, if you need that help, ask for that help, because that's what they're saying also. Okay. Wow. Then you have the Four of Wands here, and the Four of Wands is talking about, oops, sorry. The Four of Wands is talking about, moving forward. And I do believe this is now. You're definitely going to be moving forward. I feel like there's happiness here. I feel like there's a homecoming here. I feel like there's celebration here. So it's nice. You do have the King of Wands. And why is the King of Wands here for what's hidden? One more card. Wow. Wow. So you do have the High Priestess here. You have the Temperance card and the High Priestess here. So really try to put things in order on everything that you're trying to do. You're definitely an entrepreneur trying to get your ideas out there. It's time to start whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay. It's time to handle all these loose ends that you've been dealing with, that you haven't been putting out there. It's time to deal with everything that that hasn't been handled before. It's time to start dealing with all that. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. They're asking you to stay calm, to have peace within you, to have patience. Really try to balance everything between your work, your home, the people that you're with, or your children, whatever it is. Try to keep everything balanced. Okay, and have patience for everything. The good, the bad. Try have patience for that. I also feel like you are very divinely guided. Okay. And I feel like you just need to use and trust your intuition more. You have that inner source within you, that inner knowing, the inner power, the intuition, but you seem to not use it the way you need to use it. That's what they're saying. Okay? Trust your intuition, you guys. And then you have the 10 of Wands here. With the 10 of Cups. Wow, wow, that is nice. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So with the 10 of Wands here, I feel like you're carrying everything on your shoulders. You're tired, Could also be very frustrated with a lot of things, but I feel like you are definitely going to be moving forward. I feel like you just need to set boundaries with things that are going on in your life. All you want to do is be happy. You want this happiness with your family, your kids. You just want happy times to come in, and they will be, because you also have the Sun card, and the Sun card is like the best card in the tarot deck. Being happy, being satisfied. Just having that goodness in your life, and the sun is going to shine on you. Believe me. But you're going on a new path, so it's good. This is very nice. I like this a lot. You have the 7 of Wands here, and why is the 7 of Wands here, and what you need to do now? One more card. Wow, look at that. Wow, this is nice. So you do have the 7 of Wands, and like I said, let other people help you. Try not to do everything all on your own, you guys, okay? Because as tempting as it is that you can do it better than everybody else, just really let other people help you, and try to believe in yourself that everything's going to work out, that you're going to create what you want to create. But sometimes I feel like you have doubts about it. You do have the 10 of Pentacles here. I feel like you're trying to establish yourself, trying to create that material success so you don't have to worry about anything. And I feel like it is going to come in very soon, because there's going to be a lot of, your luck is going to change for the better. If you've been dealing with, hardship or something like that, I feel like your luck is going to change for the better, definitely. Um, just go with the flow with things. This is a closing of a cycle, because you do have a new cycle that you're on right now. You're going to get on very soon. And you're ready for anything that comes in, because there's going to be new things coming in. Once this cycle closes, new things are coming in. But you need to start taking care of all these situations that you're dealing with. Any situations that are done. Have patience for everything is going on in your life, and really try to let go of these habits that you have. Because I feel like if you don't change the way that you're doing things, that it's not going to move forward. Um, and then you have the Empress card here, and what you need to do, what you need to work on. Do that again. Wow, very nice. So really nurture yourself, okay? Really take care of yourself, nurture yourself. I feel like you're gonna have a lot of ideas to create what you want. I feel like you're gonna there could be somebody pregnant around you also. But I feel like you just need to really nurture yourself, like really stop and nurture yourself. Because you want to feel better. You want to start feeling better about everything. You want everything to fall into place. They're asking you to keep your faith, to not lose it. They're asking you to, you know, believe in yourself, that everything's going to come out fine, that everything's going to go the way you planned. Okay, that's what they're saying. Go with the flow. Stop trying to control anything. Just let everything come in the way it's supposed to. Okay, because you do have the Knight of Pentacles here. When the Knight of Pentacles shows up, it says they're asking you to be calm, have patience for things, you guys. Stop trying to control everything. Stop trying to, do it so quickly. Really take your time with things, and also too, try not to take any shortcuts, but have your patience and find your patience. And then you have the Four of Cups here. And why is the Four of Cups here for Cancer? Oh. Wow. Okay. So, three cards came out here, so I'm going to just take them all. So you do have the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. These two cards right here, if you look at them, one is really, really trying hard to hold on to something. And this is you, whether you're male or female, tarot has no gender here. Okay. I feel like, at times you can be very stubborn and trying to hold on to things. Maybe you're not wanting to change or go with the flow. That it's very hard for you, to let go of things that have been going so good, but now it's got to change. No matter what we do, change is going to come in. Okay. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You can control it all you want, but regardless, if the universe or God wants it to change, it is going to change. Okay. So just know that. Try not to be stubborn. Just go with the flow, you guys. Stop holding on to things. Stop holding on. Let change come in, because the more you invite the change to come in, the better your life will be, because it's going to push you forward, and you need that. I feel like also too, you need to start focusing on things. You need to start focusing on things and start taking control of everything that's going on in your life. I feel like you need to really follow your heart. You really need to start following your heart and what it is that you want to do. Because I feel at times that you don't follow your heart. That you only do it because, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to do it to see if I can make this or I can do that. But you really need to start following your heart, okay? And also too, I'm also getting that, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, like, to create, you're going to create it. Work on it, I feel like you just need to follow your heart on it, and trust your intuition with it also, okay? And definitely with the Chariot card here that came through, I feel like you're definitely going to move forward from all this, holding on to things, because like I said, regardless if you want it or not, change is going to be here. Okay, so it's like it's going to push you forward. Use your determination and your willpower to move away from all these challenges that are going to come through. Okay, because if you're going through something right now that's challenging, just be determined to move forward. Say to yourself that this isn't going to last forever, and you're going to be able to move forward, because you will. When you get the Chariot card, it's like you're moving. This is control. Like, I'm going to move. These horses are going to take me forward. I'm not going to look back. And that's you. Okay. I also feel like there could be moving for some of you guys. I feel like, definitely moving. I feel like you're going to start having a lot of success and control. So it's good. Very nice. Wow, very nice. All right, so Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will definitely see you next time. God bless.